Yes, guys, today we're going to be talking about caffeine, the most abused drug in the fitness industry. Probably the most abused drug in the world, to be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, I love caffeine. I think it's a miracle drug. But I think it's exceptionally nuanced, as most things are in the world. And I believe that I can give you a little bit of advice, depending on who you are, how big you are, and just who you are, how to use caffeine to your advantage, how to get the most out of it, and to avoid some of the less beneficial side of things. So, to start off with the pros. The pros of caffeine. Obviously, most people know this. It stimulates your nervous system, increases your focus, increases your concentration, and even increases your performance in the gym, right? Which is what a lot of people need, and also helps to get PRs, personal records, lift new weights. It helps with an abundance of things. It helps your metabolism. It suppresses hunger if you're on a cut. There's so many different things it can help with in the gym that can benefit you and also help you to stay lean, strong and muscular, which is what I promote on this channel, because I don't think there's anything better than being lean, strong and muscular, especially as a young man. Don't get me wrong, you may be a woman watching this and you might absolutely want to be lean, strong and muscular, so good for you. Let's get going. All right. The cons are overconsumption. Obviously, everything in moderation, depending on your weight, like what I'm saying. I would check the guidelines for your weight because everyone's going to be different, so check on that. Pre-workouts, there are some good pre-workouts that don't have either stimulants like caffeine at all, or they have regulated amounts of caffeine, because some of them are too eccentric, so be careful there. Another thing I would say is, if you're a particularly anxious person, or if you deal a lot with stress and you're over consuming caffeine, that can really mess up your stomach, your digestion, and that's not what you want. That's not benefiting you at that point. That's just wrecking your gut and your health for no apparent reason. So if you have any underlying issues, definitely get that kind of checked before you indulge in caffeine. I have personally about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day, but I have good quality coffee, natural coffee that isn't processed. It's literally straight from the bean, mashed up and put in a coffee machine, and I have it black. I sometimes have either raw honey, or maybe sometimes, if I'm treating myself, a bit of agave syrup, which is something which is quite natural. It's a natural syrup. It's actually what tequila is made from, but obviously it's not got alcohol in or anything like that. It's just quite a sweet texture that's natural, and it helps my eczema, because I'm a person that suffers with eczema or autoimmune issues, whatever you want to call it. I believe caffeine is so helpful though to you guys. You can really benefit off of caffeine, because it just gives you that kick, and it gives you that energy, and it gives you that start to the day that I absolutely love. It makes me have that, instead of anxiety, I frame it as excitement, and I kind of feel excited for the day, like I'm doing loads of things and getting loads of things done and being productive. Obviously people love it because it's a productivity booster, and it increases performance. It's a performance enhancer. It's just natural. Now, I think in the gym, particularly, like I mentioned earlier, the gym, it can literally help you lift a weight that you believe that you couldn't have done before, or it can help you lift weights that you wouldn't have lifted before. It's very helpful in that respect, because again, stimulates your nervous system, and as I say before, if you're not resting enough from the gym, you're going to have nervous system problems. But if you do rest enough and you stimulate your nervous system, great combination, you're going to lift a lot more weight than you usually would, and that's how you're going to get, as I say, PRs, make gains, and get bigger muscles. Simple as. I'm not going to beat around the bush with it. Another thing I'd say, like I said, I get natural coffee. I'd say look at the quality of the caffeine or coffee or pre-workout you're consuming, because there's a difference between coffee you've got straight from the bean and another coffee drink that you've just got from, I don't know, Starbucks or something that's really processed, is my point. You don't want to be having processed stuff every single day that you don't even realise is processed. You'll be thinking, oh yeah, it's coffee, it's good, it's fine, whatever, but it has emulsifiers, sugars, I don't know, dairy that you don't want in there, or bad quality dairy. Stuff that's messing you up and is going to mess you up. So be careful about that. But yeah, caffeine is exceptionally helpful for most individuals, I'd say. I wouldn't recommend it to younger ages. I started having more coffees when I was about 16 onwards, but I believe it can be really helpful for some people. So yeah, caffeine is very good. Don't be like the people that absolutely abuse it. That's why I say in moderation. Because if you absolutely abuse it, you can get in hospital like some people have, and they've just completely overdone it without even realising. Really do track how much caffeine you're having and how much caffeine's in the products like Red Bull, because that's obviously processed, but it's very popular. You need to be aware of how much you're having, 100%. But I would still recommend it in the moderated, correct dosage, because it's going to be beneficial to you if you can handle it, and if if you're a person who likes productivity and performance enhancement. So, hope that sums it up well. That was nice and concise and brief. Hopefully it was clear to you guys. I look forward to talking more about these subjects because I really do enjoy them. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that, and I shall see you later.